Good morning and welcome. And let's start by using the power of generation to generate an enthusiastic and a happy emotion. So when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all laugh 100%. 1, 2, 3, go. So after the initial charge, let's take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaws, feel your breath deepen and allow yourself to be present in the moment. Arrive here now. Yeah, be here like a performer who's there 100%. Arrive here as you, not somebody else. So today is our day 3 of our daily morning conversations. 365 mornings to the new you. And if you are here, it's not fluke, it's not luck, it's not even habit. It's courage to show up every day. Courage to look within, courage to grow, courage to be a different version of yourself. So let's start. I was reading a quote somewhere. It said, the loudest voice in your head is rarely the wisest. The loudest voice in your head is rarely the wisest. Isn't it true? Inside of us, there is like a whole lot of voices, like a whole committee talking. There is the dreamer's voice, there is the doer's voice, there is the nurturer's voice, and one very loud voice which I called the critic, or the voice that keeps judging you and everybody else. That voice is loud, but it's not always right, is it? So today we're going to turn down the volume of the critic. We keep saying stop judging, stop judging. But I think if we slowly learn to turn down that volume, that might be useful. Let's understand this inner critic. Think about the last time that the critic showed up. Maybe a little while ago, maybe this morning, maybe last night. You know what I mean when I say critic? The judging voice, yeah? Sometimes it happens in the middle of something very important that's going on. And it always say things like, you're behind, you are not enough, people are better than you, who are you to even try this? You know something, this critic is not your enemy. It is the old default survival system that we've developed over the years. See, brain number 1, what does it do? Fight or flight. Brain number 2, what does it do? Judge, compare. Developed thousands of years ago, this kind of thinking. It was there to protect us from danger. It always tried to protect you from embarrassment, from judgment, from discomfort, from uncertainty. So it keeps you small. It tries to keep you safe. It tries to keep you in familiar territory. Look, safe is not growth. Okay? So I remember many years ago, if I had not, mustered up the courage to be different and speak up, which I never used to do in front of senior people, I would have never been noticed by my boss, no? Now, getting noticed by the boss can be dangerous also. But in my case, it was not dangerous. He started seeing things which he had not seen about me. Otherwise there are so many people working in a company. You're another faceless guy. So when I spoke up once, and he started noticing, and the upshot was I was the youngest guy in that office to get a promotion. Yeah? So remember one thing, safe is not always growth. Safe will not allow you to expand. Safe will never allow you to change with the times or become a better version of you. This poor critic, this judging voice is always protecting you. But it actually, what does it do? It ends up limiting you. Nahin? So today we will teach that voice a new role. Right? So today we are going to take control of that voice. So let's do a little exercise. Close your eyes gently and bring your awareness to the center of your mind, here to your third eye. Now remember the most recent moment when your inner critic or your judging voice spoke very loudly. A moment when you doubted yourself. A moment when you hesitated. A moment when you became a little smaller. A moment when you stopped yourself from shining. I remember this kind of a moment came yesterday for me when my Rotary Club said, hey, listen, we want you to be be in the board of directors. So the inner voice said, hey, my God, another thing you want to take on, will you have the time for it? That was the voice, right? And I made that keep quiet. So think of that moment for you. Let that moment come to the surface. And without judgment, simply observe that thought. What did that voice say? Whose voice did it sound like? Yours or someone from the past? How did it make your body feel? And start noticing. This inner critic uses the language of fear, not the truth. Now ask yourself very gently, what was it trying to protect me from? Was it failure? Was it judgment? Was it discomfort? Or was it making you, not to feel not good enough? Just notice. Now take another deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Now if you have a piece of paper handy or you can make notes on your phone also if you want. Small action will do. So write down one lie that the critic told you recently. Yeah. So the voice doesn't speak the truth, remember it just tries to frighten you, keep you safe. So examples of this lie: you don't have energy, or you will fail again, no one will care, you are not ready. Just write down that lie, what your critical voice told you. Now, whatever you have written, cross it out boldly and see what it does to your energy when you crossed out that. Now, underneath that and on the same paper, write down truth. So, write down a truth that would empower you, expand you, make you stronger. For example, if your inner voice was saying to you, you are not disciplined, you will write down, I show up every day. That is the proof of my discipline. So if your inner voice tells you, like my inner voice tells me, you are not consistent, and I realized it was coming from the past. So I write down, I have been showing up for 1400 consecutive days every day. If your inner critic lie is you're too tired, then you write down over there, I am human, I can rest and continue. Yeah? So if your inner voice is telling you, okay, you are behind, you are lagging behind, you've crossed it out and you're saying, I am walking my path at my pace. I am walking my path at my pace. So let your truth be compassionate. Let it be real. Let it be yours. Your truth. Something which you are creating. Not the lie that your inner voice is trying to tell you. So write it. And after writing, take a deep breath in. Now place your right hand on your heart. For the affirmation, sit tall. Your shoulders back. Feel the power of your presence. And repeat with me. I hear the critic. I thank it for trying. I choose the truth. I am enough. And again, I choose the truth. I am enough. And just to remind you, our nervous system needs repetition. Your mind needs evidence. And our life needs this change, this shift. So today we have spoken the truth into existence. Now let's give this critic a new role. Imagine the inner critic as a character, a small, nervous guardian who wants you to succeed but doesn't know how, that voice. Small fellow, you know. So today you tell him, you don't have to protect me anymore. Walk with me if you want, but I will decide the destination. This applies to other people in your life also who tell you, no, don't do this, it's very dangerous, you might fail. So you're saying it to that little voice of yours, you don't have to protect me anymore. Walk with me if you want, but I will decide the direction. I will choose the truth. So what we are doing is we are not fighting that voice. We are not fighting that judging voice. We are not suppressing it. We are not holding it back. We are not restricting it. Okay? Now this critic becomes smaller. When you do this, your truth becomes louder. Your confidence becomes steadier. And this is called inner leadership. You are leading you from you. So take another long deep breath and look at what the lie which you crossed out, look at it and take a look at what you wrote. You crossed out the lie and you wrote a truth beneath. And that is not a very small thing to do. It's a declaration, it's evidence, it's transformation. If you want, take a picture of it, preserve it. And if you want, you can share this picture on the group. So today is done. And let's build a community filled with truth, courage, and evidence of growth. So we will be there tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and we will continue the building of your voice that empowers you. So before we close, please repeat with me. Write your truth, live your truth, smile, and get on with your day. Have a great day, guys.